I'm Takuma Nishikado. I'm a 15-year-old ninth grader. I live with my mom, Yoko, my dad, Tetsuya, and my little sister, Yuri. She's starting elementary school next year. My sister was really pretty. Everyone else in our family was pretty normal looking, so not sure what happened there. Naturally, my parents paid more attention to her than me. She took dancing and singing lessons. My parents wanted her to become a celebrity. On the other hand, I was just a normal kid. They barely paid any attention to me. They fed me and put clothes on my back, but that was about it. They were spending too much money on my sister. Then, just as I was about to finish middle school...
Listen.
Yeah?
Yuri! She just got into acting school in Tokyo.
Ah, so that's why nobody was home for the past few days. You guys are in Tokyo?
Yep, she finally got in. There was an audition and everything. It's really hard to get into, you know. It's run by a talent agency.
Cool. Wait, does that mean we're moving there?
Of course. We're moving right away. Dad's already looking for a job here.
Hold on. The high school I got into, it's here.
What? Oh, who said you're coming with us?
Huh?
School here is pretty expensive, you know. We can't get a place big enough for all four of us.
Wait, so what do I do then?
That's up to you. After middle school, we don't have to look after you. Do whatever you want to do.
So you're saying you're not going to look after me anymore?
Pretty much. We would if we had the money, but you know.
Dad agrees?
Of course.
Got it.
We're moving out in April. Figure out what you're gonna do by then. Good luck.
And so, my parents abandoned me. I could no longer go to high school. Luckily, I had an older friend who started working right after middle school. He hooked me up with a job. He even let me stay with him at his parents' house. When I told them about my parents, they didn't know what to say. Can't say that I blame them. Many years later, I was now 20. I worked really hard over the years. Finally, I was making enough money to support myself. The other day, I got my own place. Then one day, I got a text.
Long time no see. Remember me?
Yuri? No way!
Yep.
Wait, how'd you get my number?
I took a look at my mom's phone.
Ah, I see. Guess she kept my number. What's up?
Can I come visit you?
Why?
Because I'm your sister. What's wrong?
If we were a normal family, then maybe, but your parents know about this?
Yep.
Don't lie to me, Yuri. They never let you see me.
Okay, you got me. I just ran away from home.
See, wait. You're already in town?
Yep, I got here by train. It was pretty far.
What? No way!
I'm serious. I'm in 6th grade, you know.
Oh, you're so grown up. No, I mean, where are you?
I'm at the station. Where's your house?
Ah, just stay there. I'll come get you. I drove down to the station. There she was, my sister. Haven't seen her in 5 years. I told her to go home, but she said no. She said she really wanted to talk to me. She sounded pretty serious, so I decided to bring her home with me. I wanted to know why she came all this way to see me. Then she told me everything. This was bad. Really bad. Then, as we were talking, Mom texted me.
Yuri's with you, right?
Nice to hear from you, Mom.
Shut up. Where's Yuri?
Chill. How did you know she was here?
We got a GPS on her phone. What are you doing?
Me? She came to me!
What? Why would she do that?
You serious? She told me everything. No wonder she left.
What?
Auditions and photo shoots on weekends? Plus homework from school? She told me she can't even sleep for more than 5 hours. I thought I had it tough. What's wrong with you?
It was inevitable. Unlike you, she's really talented. She's gotta practice. She's not like the other kids.
Seriously?
Just shut up. I'm gonna come and get her.
Then what? By the time you get here, the trains will be closed. She can stay here for the night. I'll send her back tomorrow morning.
Okay, fine. You better take good care of her.
Fine. Later, I looked at my sister. She was pretty, but she was really skinny. They probably did all kinds of things to her to make her lose weight. We went out to a diner to eat. Eat what you want.
Really? Yay!
She went crazy. She basically ate everything on the menu. I took her to the arcades after that. She was having a blast. We rented a movie on the way home. Looks like she really enjoyed it. It was nothing special, but to her, it was. They basically took her childhood away. When I was a kid, I always felt jealous, but now, I kind of feel bad for her. The next day, I headed to Tokyo with my sister. When Mom saw Yuri...
Ouch!
What? Stop! She didn't even care that I was there. She struck Yuri and dragged her out of there. I couldn't do anything. But something had to be done. A few months later, I got another text from my sister.
Sorry for the late reply. She took my phone.
I knew it. She gave it back?
Yeah, I behaved and did everything she said, so...
I see. I'm surprised she didn't delete my number.
She did, but I memorized it.
You're so smart. So, did you do it?
Yeah, I write everything down. I even got her on tape the other day.
Good work.
Thanks.
Hey, you sure about this? I know I'm the one that came up with the idea, but once you do this, there's no going back.
I'm a bit scared, but things can't really get any worse, so...
Oh, I guess so.
Yep.
I'll go there tomorrow. Can you slip out?
Yep.
The next day, I headed to Tokyo. Yuri slipped out after school and came to see me. We planned everything when she came over to my house last time. We had to teach them a lesson. As we started preparing, I got a text from Mom.
That's enough! Where is she?
What happened to your GPS?
It's not working.
Oh, maybe it's because I stepped on it.
So it was you. That's it. I'm calling the cops. This is a kidnapping.
Not sure about that one.
What the hell are you talking about?
Guess where we are right now? Child Services.
What?
Yuri's been keeping a record of everything for the past few months. All the things you made her do, it's all here.
What? We never mistreated her.
I believe that you believe that. Oh, and she didn't make the cut yesterday, right? So you decided to punish her. No food for 3 days, right? Just water?
Of course.
Wow. Well, she got all that on tape too, so...
What?
When she came over to see me the other day, she told me that she wanted to get away from you. So we decided to gather some evidence.
Stop that. It's just how we do things.
Okay, fine. But it's not your call. It's the judge's.
Give her back, please.
You make it sound like I took her away. She left you. Just like you left me. The courts ruled in Yuri's favor. The fact that they abandoned me when I was 16 helped a lot too. They both got arrested for child abuse. They never beat her, but that didn't matter. Not feeding her for days was enough to land them in jail. Yuri got sent to a foster home after that, but eventually, I became her legal guardian. It was actually pretty nice living with a little sister. Glad everything worked out.
My name is Sakurako Hosaka. I'm a 26-year-old housewife. I got married 1 year ago to my husband, Hisato, who is 3 years older than me, after getting pregnant. And now I have a 2-month-old baby boy. I found myself busy doing house chores and raising my child, but I was living a fulfilled, happy life. However, it seemed like I was the only one who thought so. Hisato stopped coming home as much after I gave birth to my child, and we barely ever had proper conversations anymore. Isn't it too early for us to be going through a rough patch? Then, one day, I left the house for my son's health checkup. When I got back, there was a piece of paper on the living room table. When I took a look, it was something I never expected. Hey, get the phone!
I can't right now. What?
I know you know what it's about. You left a divorce paper on the table.
You know what it means, right? I filled my part of the sheet, so you write your name and submit it.
That's too sudden. We've never talked about divorce before.
I've had enough.
Enough?
That's right. I honestly didn't want a child. I thought maybe I'll learn to love him if I spend time with her, but I feel nothing. And yet, all I feel is more responsibility.
Do you realize you're saying something terrible?
Shut up! I just had enough!
Whatever. But we still have to discuss things if we're really going to get divorced, so please come home.
No, we don't have to discuss anything. I'll pay the basic child support money and alimony, and talk about the complicated stuff with a lawyer. I left his card next to the divorce paper, right?
What a pitiful person. I didn't think you were that bad, but fine.
By the way, I need you to pack your bags and leave the house by next week.
Huh?
Of course, right? That house was mine before we got married.
Accurately, it's your parents', right?
Whichever. You just don't have the privilege to live there anymore. Hurry up and leave.
Like this, our marriage suddenly came to an end. It was just so pitiful I couldn't even cry. After that, I talked with his lawyer and discussed about the payments. After all, Hisato never showed his face to me nor our child thereafter. After we finished the procedures, I found a new place to live. Just when I thought things were finally settling down, I got a text from my best friend Fumi. When I think about it, I haven't contacted her in a while, and I haven't told her about the divorce either. Thus, I thought I should explain what happened. Hey, I heard you broke up with Hisato. Are you okay? Yeah, that's right. But how do you know? I heard from Hisato. Oh, I see. Were you that close with Hisato? You only met him sometimes when you came to hang out at our house, right? Well, I guess I should just tell you already. Truth is, I've been meeting with Hisato often during these several months. What? That means... I think you understand. So you're telling me you were having an affair with your best friend's husband? Don't say affair. We were dating seriously. But still, an affair is an affair. And to tell me that after we finished all the divorce procedures. Because I didn't want to pay any extra money. I can't believe it. How could you? I couldn't help it. I already live in Hisato's house right now. I thought you'd find out sometime even if we didn't say anything, so I thought it was more sincere for me to tell you myself. I wouldn't call you sincere after cheating with my husband. I'm really sorry about that, but we realized that we were destined to be with each other. Is that so? I don't even feel like talking back anymore. Will you forgive us? We're still friends, right? Of course not. Don't ever talk to me again. With that, I lost both my best friend and my husband all at once. Because everything happened at once, I felt my feelings go numb. I didn't have much time to feel depressed. I somehow found a job where I can work from home, and I pulled my life back together. It was quite a hassle, but because of my hard work, I was able to make a steady base for our life. And it was just when I started being positive about work, I got another message from an unexpected person. Sakurako, how are things after that? I hope you're doing well. Oh, Mrs. Senri, what a surprise. I'm sorry. I'm sure you wanted to forget about me, too. No, of course not. You were always very kind to me. Thank you for saying that. And sorry, I still called you by your first name even after the divorce. It's a habit. I'll call you by your last name. No, I still think of you as someone very close. If you're okay with it, please continue calling me by my name. Thank you very much, then I will. Well, how are you? Is there anything you're troubled with? I found a job, and I think we can live off of it somehow. I'm relieved. Still, I'm really sorry. My idiot son did something terrible. So you already know what happened? Yes. A woman named Fumi is living at that house now, right? Well, yes. I'm really so sorry. My stupid son. No, it's not your fault, Mrs. Senri. No, it is. I probably spoiled him too much when he was a child. My husband is deeply sorry as well. It's already in the past. But please, let us make up for it. If you need money, we'll help. No, I cannot let you do that much. Please, let us do at least that. Okay then, there is one thing I would like to ask. Would you two please meet my son sometimes, as grandparents?
My name is Hisato Hisoka. I'm a 29-year-old man working as a board member at my father's company. I just got divorced with my ex-wife Sakurako a little while ago. She was paying all her attention to the child and would get upset at me because I didn't help her take care of the baby. But raising a child is a woman's job. What a selfish woman. And the person who gave me relief then was my ex-wife's friend Fumi. She was a wonderful person who accepted me the way I am, and I regretted deeply that I didn't get married to Fumi from the start. However, when we started living together, things started looking sketchy. Our house was now full of high-brand bags and clothes, and our credit card billing was a shocking amount. Just when I realized the terrifying truth that we were losing money daily, Fumi messaged me saying something even more shocking.
Hey, there's something I have to tell you.
What's that?
Truth is, I have a debt to pay back. I have to get back $2,000 by this week.
Huh? You never told me about your debt.
Well, just a few months ago, my friend recommended an investment, and she told me we needed $50,000 for that.
No, don't tell me.
Yep, that's right.
And what happened to that friend?
I lost all contact with her after I gave her the money.
That's what I thought. You should have known that was coming.
I'm sorry.
And so you have to give back $50,000 now?
It's $100,000 now with interest.
Huh? Where did you borrow that money?
That was my friend's recommendation, too.
That's a total fraud. No way. I have nothing to do with this. I'm not paying.
Actually, you do have something to do with this. You're the guarantor.
I don't remember signing anything like that.
Remember, it was your birthday just a little while ago. I had you sign it then.
No way. When was I super drunk?
Yep.
No wonder you were making me drink that day.
So please cooperate. The debt collectors are here right now and they're threatening me.
Give me a break. Apparently, I got invoked in something terrible because I couldn't help it. I decided to pay the money, but because we don't have that much at home. I had no choice but to rely on my parents. We weren't on the best terms since my divorce, but there's no other way. But I knew my father would get upset if I asked him, so I decided to tell my mother. My mother has always been nice to me since I was young, so I'm sure she'll help me. Thus, I decided to message her and ask, "Mom, how are you?"
My, long time no see. I thought you forgot all about your father and me.
Of course not. Don't say that. I was just pretty busy.
So, did you need something?
Well, I was just wondering if you're doing well.
Stop courting my favor and tell me what you need.
Apparently, Fumi was caught in an investment fraud, and she's in huge debt.
I'm amazed. So that was your emergency?
I beg you, she borrowed money from a dangerous place, and now we're in trouble.
Just wondering, but how much?
Around $100,000.
Okay, then I guess I have no choice.
Really? Thank you!
No, I'm going to do what I was planning on doing from a while back. We're taking away your house and your job.
Huh?
The house you're living in is technically your father's, so please get out. We'll put it out for sale next month.
Wait, what are you saying?
And as for your job, you're fired.
That's just all way too much. Firstly, do you even have the privilege to do that?
We know that you're using the company's expenses for Fumi's shopping. Do you think no one will find out?
But do you have to do that much?
This is downright embezzlement. There shouldn't be a problem in firing you. Your father has already agreed to this, so you'll probably get a dismissal notice by tomorrow.
I'm your son! Don't do something so cruel!
I think we treated you kindly enough with a warm heart. If you have a problem, we'll tell the police. Would you rather have us do that?
So with that, Mrs. Senri was fed up with my ex-husband. Well, of course. After that, the two were pursued by the debt collectors and are now currently missing. Still, I'm sure they're living somewhere, somehow.
My name is Masayoshi Suguo. I'm 41 years old. I'm a businessman that hates dishonesty. My ex-wife got tired of my stubborn personality and left 10 years ago with our daughter. My daughter, who at the time was 6, would now be in high school, but my ex-wife wouldn't let me see her. Therefore, I had no means of knowing my daughter's growth apart from the occasional photos and stories from her. I've asked so many times to see her, but she won't let me, saying that she doesn't want to see me. I couldn't do anything about it. But she would ask for money on any occasion for our daughter, separately from child support. The demand started to escalate because I accepted one request 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
Masayoshi, can I have a word?
What's the matter?
It's about child support.
I've already paid for this month.
It's not enough.
Huh? You mean for this month?
From this month.
Forever? Is there something wrong?
She's going to a private junior high school.
Private? So she took the exams? You didn't tell me anything.
You don't have custody. Why should I tell you?
It's not mandatory. But I'm her father, so you could have given me some notice. I haven't even congratulated her.
Yeah, true. Can you send money as a gift for her separately? The uniforms and bag cost quite a lot of money. She says she wants to do some club activities as well.
How much do you need?
$3,000 should do.
That's expensive.
That's how private schools work. But it can't be helped because she wants to go. Or should I have said that she should give up because she doesn't have a father? Should I tell her she should use her secondhand uniforms and bags because we don't have money?
I didn't say that. I want to respect Sakura's feelings. I was just surprised at the difference between public and private schools.
The education fee costs quite a lot as well. They have school trips, homestays abroad. They're a very active school, so the $800 you pay isn't enough to cover for all of that.
I see. That's why you want me to pay more.
Yeah, it's not like you spend money on anything, right? So it shouldn't be a problem, right?
Yeah, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Okay. So yeah, I want you to pay me $2,000 a month.
2,000?
What? Is there a problem?
That's way too much. I have to survive as well, you know.
Then I should make her give up. I feel so sorry. She did so well and got in.
I didn't say that! But I can't do 2,000! You're working as well, right? You shouldn't need that much!
I'm asking you because it's not enough. Then how much can you pay?
$1,500, no more.
1,500? Alright, that'll do. I mean, Sakura's the one that will suffer, but...
Make sure she gets to do anything she wants to do. And can't you let me see her?
I've told you, she says she doesn't want to see you. I can't force her to meet you.
I haven't seen her for 6 years. She must have grown. Doesn't she feel curious or anything?
Not a single bit. She says she hates you.
Why did she hate me so much?
I don't know. Why don't you ask her? Oh wait, you can't.
You.
Don't forget to increase child support. And I'll need to give money as soon as possible, so send the money by tomorrow. It's the same bank account. Thanks.
I started sending $1,500 to my ex-wife's bank account every month. If there was an occasion, she would charge that separately from child support. So I think I was paying her $20,000 a year. I'm glad I didn't have a hobby, but I thought that this was okay if my daughter was having a happy school life. I didn't realize this was a huge mistake. Something happened 4 years later. I went to a cafe in between work. I'll have an Americano.
Would that be everything?
Yes? What? The girl working there looked exactly like my daughter. I panicked. It had been almost 10 years since we'd seen each other. I don't mean to be rude, but what is your name?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm not hitting on you or anything. You, look like my daughter.
I'm Sakura.
I knew it!
What? Are you my father?
Yeah, it's your dad. It's Masayoshi. Have you heard my name from your mom? It was supposed to be a beautiful reunion, but she glared at me.
What do you want?
Huh? Well, I've always wanted to see you.
What are you saying? You're the one who cheated and kicked us out.
Huh? What are you saying?
I know you don't even pay for child support. That's why Mom has to work until midnight, but she still can't afford my education fee, so I work part-time.
Wait, Sakura,
I don't want to hear your excuses. Go away. I won't serve you any coffee.
I knew that there was no point trying to talk it out right now. I left and decided to make a plan. It seems like my ex-wife was telling my daughter lies. The lies have continued for 10 years, making it very deep-rooted. In order to clear my name. Hey there.
You're still here? I'll call the police.
Wait, I want you to see this.
What is this?
It's my messages with your mother. I probably shouldn't be telling my child about money-related things, but
$1,500 a month? You're joking.
it's true.
But you cheated us and kicked us out.
That's a lie. She left because she got tired of me.
I don't believe you.
I thought you'd say that, and brought my family register. I only have one marriage. See?
Oh yeah, are you still single?
Yeah.
What? That's so different from what I've heard. Why is Mom saying that we don't have enough money if you're paying her this much every month? Why is she telling me to work part-time to pay for my education?
What about when you were in junior high? You went to a private school, right?
Private? What the hell? How could we afford that? We don't have the money.
Huh? But your mom told me that you went to a private school.
That's a lie. I told Mom there was a private school that I wanted to go to, but she said I couldn't because you wouldn't pay child support.
That was a lie as well. The story Sakura told me was completely different from what my ex-wife had told me. Sakura went to public junior high school and couldn't do club activities because they didn't have money. And after getting into high school, she was working most of the time to pay her education. Then what happened to child support that I had been paying all this time? I was lost for words because I thought that my daughter was having a school life without any problems. And I was furious with my ex-wife. Just you wait and see. I started my own investigation on my ex-wife, and then I found out that she was lying about literally everything. She was lying to Sakura about working at night. She was drinking with the child support money and going to host clubs. She seems to work 3 days a week part-time, and she goes shopping or rests in a cafe in her free time. It surely wasn't the consumption attitude of a mother who was making her daughter work so that she could go to school. I got evidence of her doing those stuff and contacted her. It's been a long time.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm busy.
Right. I'll get straight to it. I'm not paying child support anymore.
What? Are you insane? She wouldn't be able to go to school anymore if you did that.
She's paying for it herself now. She could be alright without child support.
What? What are you talking about?
I know you're using that money, and using it on drinks and host clubs.
What is... Huh?
I'll take Sakura.
What? I have full custody. You can't possibly do that without permission.
When a child is over 15, they can choose who will have custody.
So what? She hates you. It's impossible.
I've corrected the misunderstanding. She says she wants to come and live with me.
Wait, you saw her?
I coincidentally found her at the place she works. I didn't know that she was having such a hard time. I couldn't regret it enough.
What have you done?
What have you done? I'm telling you, you will give me back Sakura and the money you used for your own benefit.
What?
Obviously, that money was for Sakura, not your drinking money. You were lying about the private school, and in addition to that, you didn't let Sakura do what she wanted. I won't forgive you for this.
Wait, I was paying for the rent and food.
That's something every parent should do. That's nothing to boast about. I know that Sakura was earning money for you, too.
That was because we didn't have much money.
That's because you spent too much.
But it's true. I don't have money. I work hard, but I still don't have enough.
What do you mean working hard? When you only work for 4 hours a day, 3 days a week.
You spied on me?
I'm tired of your lies. I just want the child support back. Rent and food is a proper way of using it, so rent and food is a proper way of using it. So let's say $500 a month was the margin.
$18,000? No way. There's no way I'm paying that. And I won't accept giving Sakura over to you. Give her back.
Like I said, Sakura came over to me with her own will. Message her if you doubt me. But she might not reply, because she hates you.
Wait, what about the money every month?
I'm telling you to pay me back. What made you think I'd still pay you? I'm going to raise Sakura anyways.
It's not okay. I can't survive. I won't be able to pay rent. I know. You can have Sakura, so you could just give me the money. I have tabs I need to pay. $10,000 will do.
What a shitty mother you are.
How about $5,000 then?
My daughter is priceless. Why don't you borrow money and pay it yourself?
Wait, Masayoshi. Then let's get back together. Come on. A family should always stick together. Hello? Hey! Don't ignore me, Masayoshi.
And I've just blocked that stupid woman. Let's go home, Sakura.
Okay.
I got back my money through some people I know. What I did was, Oh, it's a top secret? Well, I'll show you what happened later then. I'm planning to use this money for Sakura to go to university. My ex-wife didn't like working, but couldn't pay for anything because I stopped paying child support and got on the blacklist. Things got even worse for her when the host club found out that she didn't have any money. They suddenly changed their attitude and pay the tabs, otherwise.
No!
Well, I guess this is one of these situations where females who can't pay their tabs have to become a prostitute and get exploited. This is a punishment for making my daughter go through a hard time. Sakura now quit her part-time job, joined a club activity, and is having a happy school life. The time we lost won't come back. But as a father, I want my daughter to have a wonderful time while we are together. I won't forget the evil in the name of Masayoshi Suguo.
My name is Nano Nomaru. I am a 29-year-old housewife. I have several mom friends from the nursery my son goes to, and we decided to go on a trip. We are a group of 5. Originally, it was a group of 4, but a mom called Uwasada heard about the trip and said she wanted to go as well. We had already planned out what we were going to do, but Uwasada made some new suggestions, so we changed our plans for her. It was tiring, but we didn't want to argue over anything, so we did the preparation. But something happened on the day of the trip. Uwasada didn't show up where we were supposed to meet. I sent her messages, but she wouldn't read it. We were worried that something had happened, so we decided to take a later train and waited for a while. An hour later.
I'm so sorry. I just realized your message.
Uwasada! I'm glad you're alright. We thought you were in an accident or something. We were all worried about you. Where are you now?
Well, I don't think I can make it today.
What? Is everything alright?
I completely forgot that I have to go to my husband's parents' house today.
So you double booked yourself for this trip and going to his house?
Yeah.
Can't you change that plan? You see, we are going on a trip. And I don't know when we could go again, so…
That's impossible. Don't you think that's a bit horrible? Making me treat my parents-in-law like they're unimportant?
Don't you think canceling last minute is horrible?
Oh, come on. We're mom friends. We are the only ones who understand the hardness of chores, childcare, and dealing with in-laws. I am really sorry, so…
But…
Oh, sorry. My mother-in-law is calling. I'll talk to you soon.
Uwasada? We couldn't contact Uwasada after that, so we got on the train feeling a little annoyed. Visiting her in-laws can't be helped, but canceling last minute is unbelievable! The trip was already not going as planned, so we had a meeting on the train.
I mean, it's only us now, so why don't we change the plans?
Yeah, we should. Okay then, let's have fun!
Yay!
We forgot about Uwasada that day and enjoyed ourselves. We didn't even dream that we would later discover an unbelievable truth. In the evening, we were relaxing, waiting for dinner. I was scrolling through my social media and… What the hell? What's the matter? Look at this! What the hell? An unbelievable picture was posted on social media. Uwasada, what is the meaning of this?
Oh, Nano, what's up? How is your trip going? I was listening to my mother-in-law talk. God, it's so exhausting.
Don't lie to me! What is this picture?
Shit.
You were lying about visiting your in-laws, weren't you?
No, this is a picture from a while back. She posted it now? About time.
I doubt it. It shows the day you visited it.
Shit.
What is the meaning of this? Did you cancel our trip last minute and go somewhere else with other people?
No, I completely forgot that I had promised to go on a trip with another group. I double booked myself. This one left earlier, so I kind of felt sorry to tell you, so I didn't mean to.
That's not the point. If you double booked yourself, you could have told us earlier. You didn't have to lie to us either.
I told you. I didn't mean to. Look, I'm sorry, but I'm having fun here, so why don't you guys enjoy the trip like planned? Like the four of you.
We even changed the rooms, changed the plans, just for you.
You sound scary, Nano. What do you want me to do? Should I meet up with you there? In that case, you are going to pay for my traveling fee, right?
Why do I have to?
See? You can't. Then I can't go there. Then I'm sorry to say, but you will have to pay for my cancellation fee.
What?
I mean, don't you think it's unfair for me to pay when I'm the one not there?
Well, that's your fault for double booking yourself.
Oh, come on. It's only for one person. Actually, to tell you the truth, I really didn't like how stingy you all are.
What do you mean?
You saw the picture, right? The luxurious hotel? I didn't think you would find out from social media. But if you are going on a trip, wouldn't you want to go on a cheaper, luxurious one? I was surprised when I saw the hotel you booked. It is so shabby.
We chose this because we wanted to use our budget on things like food and hot springs. You said that you just forgot about it, but so that's why then. You weren't satisfied with our plan, so you changed to a different group?
When did I ever say that? How rude! You'll lose friends if you're like that.
You're one to talk, aren't you? She treated the trip that we had planned carefully for 2 months like it was some kind of cheap holiday, so we were furious. But everything was fine after the food arrived. We had the food in our room, but the food was gorgeous. The number of people decreased, but the hotel couldn't change the charging fee, so they made the food extra luxurious. The presentation and the taste were both fabulous. We took lots of photos and posted them on social media. And then…
Hey, what was that show-off post? It's so obvious you're trying to compete with me. Hello? Don't ignore me. Did you get drunk with cheap sake?
I'm so sorry, Uesada. I completely forgot. We all went to an aesthetic salon together.
Oh my gosh. You don't have to lie to look good, you know.
I wouldn't lie. I'm not you.
What the hell?
Oh, but yeah, I am a little tipsy.
I bet you're drinking cheap sake because you don't have the money.
Just out of curiosity, why do you assume that everything we do is cheap?
Because I saw you at the supermarket. You said you forgot your shopping bag and went all the way home to get it.
Just that?
You also have a stock of plastic bags that you get from convenience stores, right? I can't believe you are so stingy.
I see. You think of saving money as poor?
I mean, you go on a cheap trip and drink cheap sake, right? The picture of food seemed to be a different course from the plan as well.
You seem to be misunderstanding, so let me enlighten you. Our food was upgraded because the hotel couldn't change the charging fee. I guess it's thanks to you for canceling last minute.
Huh? What the hell?
It wasn't on the photo, but we were served the local A5 beef. And for dessert, we had melon. It was so good.
Wait, what? Really? That was way more luxurious than ours.
And the sake we were drinking, one bottle is 750 ml and costs more than 10,000 yen. It's a very expensive brand.
That's expensive. Did you buy it?
Sakata bought it for us.
Sakata? How did she get such expensive ones?
Her family owns a sake brewery. Didn't you know? She brought the 3 best sake to share with us. So I am a little tipsy, but I won't have a bad hangover.
That's unfair. I didn't know about any of that.
I only found out earlier. She thought we would feel sorry if we knew beforehand. So she kept it a secret, What a shame. You could have had it if you came with us.
I want to have some. Tell her to give me some when I get back.
She says no, because it was only for the trip.
What the heck? Our food wasn't very good, so I had to come out to eat. Why did I choose the hotel that looked better?
Shame, isn't it? We have an early morning ahead, so we will sleep now. We did the sightseeing today, so tomorrow will be a luxurious day. We are going to so many salons.
What? I want to join.
But you are having fun over there, right?
I've changed my mind. I want to join you.
You can't just.
I can join, right?
I'm sorry, but we've already made plans with the four of us.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She isn't making any sense. We decided to ignore her and rest it for tomorrow.
Hey, Nano, where are you?
Huh? We are in the middle of a massage.
Where? I'll go too. I used my money to get here, so you'll have to split and pay for my massage and stuff.
What? Don't say you actually came here.
I got on the first train there was to get here. I lied to the others that I had an urgent thing.
I think they all know about your lie.
Why exactly do you think so? You don't have any connections with the people from the other group.
Think about it carefully. The reason we found out that you were on a trip was because Sakata found a post on social media. The person who posted that photo is your friend, right? That means your friends and Sakata are connected. Didn't you think about that?
What? No.
I think they found out, and Sakata is explaining everything to them.
Wait, please stop. I told them that my mom is dying.
Too late. And another bad news for you, but we aren't in the sightseeing area anymore.
What? But I thought you were planning to stay around the hotel the second day.
I told you we changed our plans. We are about halfway in between the hotel and home.
You've got to be joking. Wait, I used all my money coming here, so I don't have any money left.
What were you gonna do on your way home?
I thought you guys could pay for me.
Who's the stingy one now?
Please come and pick me up. It is kind of your fault. If I had known that this would be so luxurious, I would have picked this one.
If you did, it wouldn't have been this luxurious, so you would have been disappointed.
Enough of your nonsense. Come pick me up.
No, I've had enough of putting up with your bullshit. Do something by yourself.
You're joking, right? I don't have any money.
Use your credit card then.
My husband took it away.
Why?
Well, that's none of your business.
Okay, I guess you have no other option but to hitchhike then.
You're joking, right?
Oh, sorry. We are going to a body massage salon now. I'll see you soon. You can tell me all about your way back home.
Wait, Nano, help me!
Uwasato tried this and that to borrow money, but nothing went well, so she had to call her husband to come pick her up. Apparently, Uwasada used too much money, so her husband took her credit card away, and she was only getting allowances. The story got into her husband's ears from the group that she was with at the beginning and from our group as well. Her husband was furious, and she was scolded pretty badly. I received an item as an apology that she bought with her allowance. Of course, with a cancellation fee on top of that. I did see Uwasada at the nursery, but she seemed like she lost weight due to stress, and she ran away as soon as she saw me. I hope she changes her attitude and stops doing things like that.
Hi, I'm Atsumu Megata. I have terrible luck when it comes to women. My friends always make fun of me for it, and I don't blame them. I'm always getting into trouble. It happens so often that my friends stopped listening to me. But I heard there was a channel that I could share my story with. So here I am. I heard I could get some professional advice here. Hope you can help me. For starters, I'm going to tell you about this gold digger that I met a few months ago. I grew up in poverty. My parents got a divorce when I was little. My dad didn't even pay child support. And my mom barely graduated high school, so she couldn't get a good job either. But a part-time job wasn't enough to raise a child. So she became a hostess. I'm so grateful for her. She raised me single-handedly. I could never thank her enough. But when I was a kid, I hated the fact that my mom worked as a hostess. I always had to eat alone because my mom worked at night. And she always came home wasted. She usually passed out on the couch. She was the only family I had, so I guess I wanted to spend more time with her. And I never talked to my friends about Mom. I didn't want anyone to know. I had lots of friends, but I never invited any of them over to my house. Mom wanted to save up money so I could go to college, so we lived above the hostess club. There was no way I could invite my friends over. Everyone that worked with Mom had their stories. Maybe that's why I attracted troubled women. But they were really nice to me. I helped around to the club every now and then. Things were perfectly fine. But then someone from my class found out. It was the summer of 7th grade.
Hey!
Who is this?
Kanayo Kaneda. I'm in your class. Add me.
Sorry. I don't really talk to girls, so...
What? Why? That's probably why you're single.
I'm not into kids. I was pretty mature for my age thanks to my mom's friends. But I couldn't tell anyone about that, so... The girl who texted me was Kaneda Kaneyo. According to her, she was the most popular girl in class. She was cute and pretty mature for her age, but she had a terrible personality. I had zero interest in her. Why is she texting me? So what do you want?
Hey, this is you, right?
I guess he looks like me, but no, that's not me.
Liar, stop lying.
You're a jerk.
What are you doing at a brothel?
It's a hostess club.
Same thing. Aren't you a little young for that? And it says this place is for guys who like old ladies.
It's none of your business.
Sure, but I'm curious. So you went there by yourself?
They don't let minors in.
Oh, right. But then, why were you here?
Shut up.
I know. Your mom works there, doesn't she? Am I right?
Leave me alone.
I'm right.
This is none of your business. What's your problem?
You're pretty popular, but can't believe your mom works as a hostess.
Don't tell anyone.
I won't, but only if you tell me more.
You better keep your mouth shut.
Of course. So, what were you doing there? You don't work there, do you?
No. I live here.
What? You live there? That's hilarious. So you help around the club?
I wash the dishes.
That sucks for you.
I got nothing else to say to you. You better not tell anyone.
Okay. Good luck.
But the next day, everyone in school found out. My friends tried to pretend like nothing happened, but they looked so awkward. I was so upset. I started distancing myself from my friends, and nobody stopped me. Hey, jerk! I told you to keep your mouth shut!
Sorry. I remember what you told me and started laughing. Then my friends came over and they kept asking me what was so funny and, well, you know.
What the hell?
I said sorry, but think about it. People were gonna find out sooner or later. It was just a matter of time. If your friends left you for this, they're not really your friends, so relax.
Screw you! This is all your fault!
Me? You should be saying that to your mom. It's not my fault your mom is a hostess. And hey, don't contact me again, okay? I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Don't talk to me at school either. If you do, I'll just ignore you, so bye.
Things got pretty tough for me after that. I got in fights with random guys on the streets. I got in trouble for smoking. But Mom was always there for me, apologizing to others on my behalf. And she never yelled at me either. But her friends at the hostess club yelled at me.
You want to end up like us, kid? Why do you think your mom is working around the clock to save up money, huh? It's because she wants you to be successful.
That's when I realized something had to change. I was in 11th grade at the time. High school was almost over and I had to start thinking about colleges or getting a job. But me? College? I don't know. I was a mess, and I was causing so much trouble for Mom. After all the things she's done for me, I have nothing to show for any of it. Then I started crying. I have to change. I stopped getting into trouble. I started thinking about my future. I wanted to go to college so I can get a good job and make Mom proud. I did a lot of research and decided to become a computer engineer. I studied like crazy and got into a good school. When I wasn't working or in class, I studied. After college, I got into one of the biggest tech firms in the world. I was making a lot of money, so I wanted to send money to my mom, but she said she was still working and told me to save it up for myself. A few years went by. Work was really good. I was learning new things every day and it was so rewarding. But then, I got a text from her, the girl who ruined middle school for me.
Hey, Atsumu! Long time no talk.
Who is this?
It's me. Don't you remember? It's Kaneyo Kaneda.
Oh, right.
You remember me now?
What do you want? I don't want to talk to you.
Why are you so mean? What's wrong?
You know what I'm talking about.
You still mad about middle school? I said I'm sorry, and it was an honest mistake. I tried to put out the fire, but it was too late.
Yeah, you think?
At least I tried. Anyways, I saw your pic. You're so handsome now.
Huh? You took my picture without my permission?
I saw you the other day.
You're creeping me out.
Oh, come on now. It's called destiny. I recognized you immediately, you know.
Just stop. What the hell do you want?
Oh, come on now. I really wanted to talk to you.
Huh?
I heard you're working at a big tech firm, right? I heard you make a lot of money.
I guess.
Amazing. Got a girlfriend?
Too busy with work.
Alright, what about me?
No.
Why? I'll be such a good girlfriend. Look at my profile pic. Look how cute I am. Look.
These days, you can easily alter photos, but some things can't be changed. That's why I'll never go out with you.
What are you talking about?
Your personality.
Huh? You saying I got a bad personality?
You got a boyfriend, but you're still trying to get with a guy who has more money. What the hell is wrong with you?
Huh?
Not sure what you know, but you know that social media you're using? That's where I work. I have access to all your data, you know. I bet you don't even remember half of the things you put up online.
Wait, what? Which account are you talking about?
Not sure, actually. Oh, I see that you're going after some older guys, too.
What? How did you...
You disrespected my mom for being a hostess, but you're trying to trick old guys into giving you money. What does that make you, huh?
Shut up! I'm not a hostess. It's not the same thing.
Whatever. I better be careful, though. If I click here, everyone in the world will find out about what you're up to.
Huh?
Don't worry. I'll be careful. But if I click it by accident, don't get mad at me, okay?
Wait! Stop it!
I got a lot of followers, so it'll probably go viral really quick. Looks like you're screwed.
Wait, please! I'm engaged!
Oh, so this is your fiancé, huh? And you're still hitting on me? You're messed up.
Oh, stop! Please!
Oh, come on. If your friends leave you for this, they're not really your friends, right?
Stop! Please!
Fine, but never contact me again. Needless to say, I didn't actually do it. I didn't want to spend another second on her. But I guess she panicked. She tried to cover her tracks or something. but in the process, her fiancé found out about everything she was up to. The marriage was called off and she got sued for damages. As for me, I got off work early, so I decided to head over to my mom's club. Everyone was ordering bottles without asking me, but oh well, they're the ones that raised me, so I guess it's okay. Hopefully I'll find true love someday. Until then, I guess I'm stuck here at Club MoniRobo.
My name is Nano Nomaru. I'm a junior in high school. Our family runs a small business. My father is the president and my mother did the accounting. I have one older sister 4 years older than me, but I was treated like a nuisance. My sister was favored by my parents as she was clever and bright, and I've never seen my parents mad at her. I, on the other hand, was told off for anything I did. It was worse when it involved my sister. When we were kids, my sister tried to beat me up, but she punched where my bones were and her hands got swollen. Usually you would scold the one who punched the other, but our family was different.
What were you thinking, hurting her like that?
Poor girl. It's all swollen. Let's go to the hospital.
She punched me and I'm hurt too.
That's nothing. It'll get better in a few days.
Can't you even say sorry?
Things were like this at home, so I tried to be as quiet as possible. I didn't expect them to pay for my college tuition, so I was planning to start working after graduating high school. But something unbelievable happened 6 months before I graduated.
I have some news. I'm busy, so I'll tell you via message.
What is it, Daddy? Are you going to buy me something again?
It's not news for you. Nano, it's for you.
What? Me?
Yeah, we have news for you.
What is it?
You should be happy.
I was excited. My parents hadn't bought me anything since they bought me pencils in elementary school.
You are going to get married with the son of the president of MoniRobo Corporation.
What?
I'm so glad you found a husband.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Your mother and I chose you your husband. I want you to get married as soon as you graduate high school.
After graduating high school? That's too soon!
Really? You're getting married? Congratulations, bless you.
Why did you have to choose my husband for me? I'm going to start working after I graduate. I'll leave the house and I won't be of any trouble anymore.
This is a company decision.
If you're going to disobey, we will charge you the money we've spent on you, with interest. It's roughly 30 million yen.
How could I pay for all of that?
Then it looks like you have to do as we say. There's nothing to complain about. Your life is worthless anyways.
MoniRobo Corporation is an important client. Whatever you do, don't disobey them.
If it's that important to you, why don't you make my sister do it? Aren't you worried making this clumsy girl marry someone so important?
How could I give away my precious daughter to them?
So, you're okay with me going?
Wow, you're so mean, Daddy. It couldn't be helped. You've been useless, so isn't it about time you did something useful?
I was in despair. Who would have thought this would happen? When I got home, my mother came to me and told me to shower. She told me to use the shampoo and body wash that I'm usually not allowed to use and did my hair.
We'll go and see them tomorrow, and you'll wear this.
She gave me the best clothes that I'd ever worn. I wish I was preparing for my birthday. The next day, I was taken to a cafe in a luxurious hotel.
Hello there. You are really pretty. You will be marrying my son, but I think I will have some fun too. So, we don't have to pay you back anymore, right? Of course. Usually, I would have you pay back the 30 million that I lent you, but I will consider it an investment.
Thank God we won't have to go bankrupt.
Oh, thank God. You should thank your pretty daughter for that.
I was sold off to pay their debt? That's why it was me and not my sister? It was because that man would do all sorts of things to me, and I was going to become his new toy? I'm leaving.
What are you talking about? You are part of my family.
Please, stop.
Sorry. You stupid little girl.
How rude of you to say that.
I don't want to do this.
Well, let's go home now then, shall we?
I was taken to his house and I couldn't fight back at all. I was locked up in a room with this unpleasant man.
How thrilling. A high school girl.
Please, stop.
That turns me on even more. Father, it's me. Oh, maybe later then. Come in.
The person who came in was a young man who looked good in his suit.
Masayoshi, this is your wife. Are you serious? People will think you have a problem not being married even though you're 30. Your reputation is the company's reputation, and that's why I chose your wife. What's your name?
Nano,
How old are you?
18.
Dad, are you going to make me a criminal? There's no problem if you're married. I'm not telling you to love her. If you fall in love with a different girl in the future, switch to her then. You undervalue women too much. That's why Mom left you. She was a fine woman, but she just didn't know how to be patient. Just you wait.
He mumbled those last words so his father didn't hear, but I heard it. It was a deep voice that sounded like he was about to hunt down some prey. And so, my life with Masayoshi started. I was worried how much of an asshole the son of that pervert would be. But it turns out he was a reliable, disciplined person, so I started to doubt if they were actually related or not. He treated me very nicely even though I was a complete stranger.
Hey,
Hiya.
do you have school today?
Yes, it's a weekday.
You haven't prepared food, have you?
Sorry, not yet.
No, it's fine. I was thinking we could eat out today.
Really?
It seems like my dad is home, but I don't feel safe leaving you with him alone.
But I'm in my school uniform.
I'll buy you some clothes.
But I feel bad.
It's normal to buy presents for your wife, don't you think so?
But I haven't been doing anything around the house.
You always make dinner for us. When I'm with my dad, we always eat out, so I am grateful to you just for that.
Thank you.
But as you know, I am single at this age. It hurts to say, but I don't know anything about women's fashion. Do you have any brands you like?
I don't know much about fashion either. My parents never bought me anything.
I had heard a little bit about it, but your family seems like a rough one too. You are just a high school girl, but your parents forced you to get married.
It's fine. I don't expect anything from my life.
Don't give up. Oh, but I am the one making you give up, aren't I?
Oh no, not at all. You've been really kind to me.
I can't tell you the details, but you only have to hold on a little longer.
Hold on? For a moment, I remembered the cruel face Masayoshi was making towards his father. Is he trying to do something? But I couldn't ask him about it. I think I was beginning to feel comfortable being around Masayoshi. But 3 months later, the incident happened. It happened while I was waiting for Masayoshi to come home after making dinner.
Nano,
Yes?
run away, now!
What? I didn't understand his words until...
Finally, we are all alone.
My father-in-law, who was supposed to be away for a business trip, hugged me from behind.
That Masayoshi, he pretends not to be interested in girls, but he was around you all the time while he was at home. Thanks to him, I wasn't able to have fun with a high school girl all this time.
I thought you were on a business trip.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. All for this.
Stop it, please.
Are you sure? Your family business might go bankrupt.
What? Just as he tried to start the deed.
That's enough! Masayoshi, I thought you were in a meeting at work. I came rushing home because I heard that you went back home. Don't talk to me with that attitude! I'm sorry to say, but you aren't my boss or my father anymore. What did you say? We voted on sacking you today at the meeting. That means you don't have power anymore. Are you mad? It's my company! You married Mom so that you could take over the company, and went about sleeping with other women and kicked her out. I still remember she used to cry all the time. I was waiting for this opportunity to get revenge on you. You! Masayoshi! And I've also called the police for assaulting a minor. You are done for, you piece of shit! I am the president! Let go of me!
Masayoshi!
Sorry for making you go through all of this. I also got this.
Divorce papers?
You don't need to stay here, you know. You can have the life you want.
Tears fell from my eyes. I want to stay with you.
What?
I want to stay with you, Masayoshi, if you wouldn't mind.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I would be more than happy, but are you sure you are okay with this workaholic with curly hair?
I like your curly hair.
You think so? Thanks.
So, we were able to make a new start as a real married couple. MoniRobo Corporation, with its position of president vacant, had decided to have Masayoshi as its new president. He's trying to get rid of all the illicit activity that was going on during his father's time, and was aiming for a company with good standards. The sales may drop at the beginning, but he said the cleansing process is necessary in the long run. Masayoshi turned in evidence of the illegal activity that his father had been doing to the police, and he was arrested again. It will be a long time before he ever gets out. My parents' company, which got orders from MoniRobo Corporations, was now in trouble.
Nano, help!
Is it true that the president has been dismissed?
They aren't ordering from us anymore. The new president is your husband, right? Do something about it!
The company will go bankrupt at this rate. Do you understand?
I heard from Masayoshi that you were bribing them to get orders, and that you were already planning to give me away when you borrowed $30 million from them.
It was necessary to keep the business going.
Masayoshi's policy is to get rid of things like that. You should work on things like product quality and company trust if you want to get orders. Well, I guess no one would trust a company whose president sells his daughter to pay off his debt.
Wait, Nano!
Are you going to let us suffer?
You owe Mom and Dad for raising you! Are you serious? Then I don't think you should get married. I feel sorry for your kids.
What the hell?
I'll be going because I have work to do.
Are you working?
I'm Masayoshi's secretary.
Secretary?
Then let's have a meeting. We'll go.
I'm terribly sorry. We don't have any time for you. I must ask you to leave.
Wait! Nano!
No.
You ugly bitch! After that, I blocked everyone. That was how the family war came to an end. My parents' company, without the orders, didn't have enough income and ended up going bankrupt very soon. My parents ended up with a huge amount of debt and had to sell a house that they've been living in all these years. And now the three of them live in a small, dirty apartment. My father works in an exploitative company and Mother works part-time. But it wasn't enough, so they asked my sister to work. But my sister, having been spoiled throughout her life, didn't do as they asked and went to host clubs and spent lots of money and made their debt even bigger. In the end, they went bankrupt, and God knows where they are now. And I, on the other hand, am working as a secretary at Masayoshi's company. We also have a new family member on the way. I want to have a happy family with my kind husband.